How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Favorite Scenes from Favorite Movies. I'm Cory Hunter, and thank you, as always, for joining me. Today we're going to be watching a scene from, you know, I'm a geek, man. This is what I do. I bang with these superhero movies, alright? One of my favorites, right? I'm not going to say the favorite, but one of my favorites from the very beginning, alright? Let me just throw that out there. Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, directed by Zack Snyder. When the movie came out, it was getting a lot of flack. Before I even dive into that, if you check out our film schools, you see I got a lot of content that circles around the analysis of the Zack Snyder films, right? So if you don't know, now you know. I bang with them. I advise you to go check them out. They out here. Did some on Man of Steel. I definitely did one on Batman vs. Superman and so on. So, just check this stuff out. Because it's good stuff, man, right? Zack Snyder didn't just put people in costumes and make big explosions and whatever. He actually put thought into it. Now, whether you like it or not, it is up to you. It's a personal preference. But I appreciate the philosophies that he put into his films. I don't think it's just all big blockbuster stuff, man. I think he was doing something outside the box. I think he was doing things that was creative. But, maybe I'll focus on that another time, right? Just focusing on Zack Snyder and his career and, what my thoughts about him. But here, I just want to dive into this scene, which is one of my favorite scenes. I remember watching this scene in particular and really being amazed. And this is when you get a divide, because it's a scene like this that I really loved, but it's a scene like this that people will say, oh yeah, it's just empty, right? It's all spectacle and no weight, right? No substance. But I disagree. I think these images, this montage that we're about to watch, is probably like one of the most powerful montages of Superman we ever had in any Superman film, right? So, yeah, man, let's just dive into it. That was dope. The first interaction between Bruce Wayne and Clark, that was nice. And Wonder Woman, it was nice. It shows the divide between them all, so it sets it up so that we're starting from a place where they're all divided so that we can get to a place where they are united, right? Because, what is the journey worth without struggle? Old school filmmaking stuff, I'm watching the movie, people's like, why Batman fights Superman? It's so stupid. This movie is dumb. It's a little deeper than that, all right? They're just not fighting for any reason. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. It reminds me of the Eternals, right? Like, a lot of people was pissed with Icarus, but, it makes sense to me. I get it. Now, whether you would do it or not is another matter. The question is, can you comprehend? But yeah, this image right here is, like, really powerful. Like, this image by itself. I remember seeing this image in the trailers. Everybody reaching out to this dude. And I'm like, that's the way. This is how you make a Superman movie. Because he's not a hero. He's a god. That's what DC do. DC Comics don't create heroes, they create gods among men. And to see that the world, the fictional world brought into that, it creates the vibe for these Zack Snyder films. These aren't regular superheroes like celebrities, because, they are a step above that, right? Like, I was watching Marvel and, you see Hawkeye and Falcon. They're like, yo, we know who you are. They're like super celebrities. But here, we're watching gods. This dude is saving saving people, towns, villages, cities, the world. And seeing how the world interact with this, like, this is really some real smart stuff. The images is all dope.
We're talking about a being whose very existence challenges our own sense of priority in the universe. You go back to Copernicus, where
Just from right here, This is what sold it for me. Look at them. They calling for him. They begging for this dude, man. They helpless.
And now we learn that we're not even special in the entire universe because there is Superman. There he is.
Now she's gonna reach up to the light, and who's gonna be there? No other than, you know, the Man of Steel, Superman. And look how dope he look. Look at him. Look at this. Looking insane. That's just a... She killed this role as well, man.
What are we talking about here then? Must there be a Superman?
You see? And I like that, man. There's no clear answer. The way they ended that. The montage, it built the world so quickly. And that's the thing. Montages is there to convey information quickly, efficiently, but in a short span of time, right? Like, you can watch a montage that takes place over 30 years, and it takes place in 3 minutes, right? But you got the sense that you lived through those 30 years. This was that montage building a relationship between Superman and the world, and I think we got it. Like, I got it. It makes perfect sense to me. It's not just the visuals, it's the words. And not only that, but it was so many point of views, and a lot of point of views that was never explored in any other Superman movie. I just thought it was dope. I thought it was smart, and I bangs with it. Especially me, who grew up reading the comic books, especially DC Comics. I was a big Batman fan, and obviously, man, you keep on reading any comic from DC. They do crossovers, and then I just fell in love with like Superman and Green Lantern, especially, and of course Superman, man. And Wonder Woman, you start reading it, and you start seeing that Superman really is a dope character, and he's like underrated. And it's funny to say that a character like Superman is underrated, despite the worldwide fame. Like the Superman's logo is iconic, right? You wouldn't think that how can he be how can he be underrated, right? But I feel like he is, man. I think he's a great character who despite being here for, what is it, 70, 80 years now, still have a lot that can be explored. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And you already know. Until next time.